Hi, it's your senior counselor back on your screen again. Today's topic is important of fasting. As a counselor, it's my sole responsibility to make sure that my audience are happy and happy in all aspects. Whether you are a Christian, whether you are a traditionalist, whether you are a Muslim, it's my duty to make sure that you have a wonderful and a good standard of life. A counselor is somebody who solves problems for a lot of people and then to make sure that they come out from their problems. We give alternative to people, we give life to people. We make sure that your problem is solved. But before your problem will be solved, there are some certain things as a counselor I need to teach you all time so that you can disease from some certain things which will make sure that you fall. That is the reason why always I come to your screen to make sure that you have some certain things. Let me say in a first aid form so that you will not even cross that barrier to have a problem. Today's topic, I'll bring you the spiritual aspect of fasting, and then I'll bring you the physical aspect of fasting. Let's go ahead and then make sure we can raise our first point. Our first point is in the spiritual aspect. Our needs comes faster from God. Anybody who needs something urgent is through fasting, which your needs will be fast and then comes quickly. The Bible gave us so many quotations. I mean, as a Christian and as a Muslim, sometimes I do cherish our Muslim brothers and sisters most. Because theirs is 30 days fasting Ramadan every year. Whether you are sick or whatever, you need to make sure that you're involved in that particular fasting. And as a Christian, ours sometimes, unless we are in need, before we can go ahead and then have that particular fasting. In all the same, they are the same fasting, but it depends on your needs, which will drive you to go ahead and then go and do that particular fasting. So if you need something urgent, whether marriage, whether you are barren, you cannot give birth, go ahead and then do fasting quickly as soon as possible. You can get it faster from the Almighty God. If you are in need of promotion from work, somebody is disturbing you at work, at even your community, your neighborhood, wherever you find yourself, you stay, somebody is disturbing you, make sure you do fasting as soon as possible, quickly, and then your problem, God will solve your problem fast as soon as possible. Let's go to point number 2. Point number 2, fasting helps us to clean our soul. It helps us to, our souls are clean in a extent that we can have a good communication between we, the humankind, and then God. Through fasting, you become pure in all aspects of life so that you can have a good communication, a good interaction with God all the time. Let's move to our next point here under the spiritual, which will be our last point under the spiritual. You become very strong as a Christian. Very strong as a Christian. Here, fasting promote or help us in all aspects of life. Make sure that as a Christian you become strong in all temptation the devil will brings to us. Fasting strengthens our spiritual soul between we, the kind human being, and then God. Fasting makes sure that we can understand the concept or the behavior or the spiritual realm between we, the Christian, and God. Fasting does all those things. So, as a human being or as a Christian, we should make sure that we will do all those things so that the relationship between we the Christian, we humankind, and God will be just close, just as close relationship, not a far distance from we the human beings and God. So that is one thing fasting does if we continue to fast. Point number 3, which is the point number 4 here, which is the physical aspect in fasting. Fasting reduces somebody who is obese, somebody who is too big or too fat. Fasting reduces that particular person. So if you are big and then you want to reduce, make sure that you continue doing fasting all time. You can do fasting twice in a week or thrice in a week. Those things will make sure that you reduce drastically in there. Let's move to point number 2 under the physical aspect of fasting. Fasting helps us in good brain work. It helps us, our brain, to function well. This one, I made a research from one Dr. Philip, who brought that concept that fasting helps our brain to work very well. He came out, reason why fasting helps our brain to work well is, yes, yesterday's food, the toxic in our system, yes, before a day will break like this, taking water continuously, running or having, let me say, those toxification coming out following morning, those things which always disturb the human being, will make sure that will come out from the system so that you can have a proper brain function. So from Dr. Philip, he made a statement category that brain functions well if you continue to do more fasting. Let's go to our last point under the physical. But before we go there, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share it. Let everyone understand this particular concept your counselor used to bring it to you. All type on your screen under my channel, Senior Counselor channel. Please share this particular episode. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Let every human being understand that fasting is one of the important aspects. Every human being needs it. Your needs are faster meat. Your soul are faster clean. Then you are strong as a Christian. Coming to the physical one, here you become too light or you become too low if you are obese. Yes, loss of weight here. Yes, proper function of brain. So let's go to our last point here. Good control of heart. Through fasting, that is where the heart can bring out every toxic in our body. So the brain or the heart becomes strong in all aspects of life. Functions well so that you become strong as a human being. Thank you for watching your counselor. Another time I'll bring you a nice episode, a nice topic, of course. Stay in touch. God bless you for wasting your time, your energy for watching your counselor. Thank you for wasting your credit. Thank you for wasting your time of watching. God should bless you. Have a wonderful day. And another time, we'll be meeting with a nice topic. Thank you. Coming to your screen again with another wonderful topic. Bye-bye.